General Hospital spoilers reveal that Martin Gray's stolen Giovanni Gio Palmieri case notes could change everything. There's a good chance someone's going to snoop and leak Lois Cerullo's secret, so who's it going to be? GH fans know Lois is terrified about the possibility of a buried secret coming out. Lois has been hiding Gio's true parentage for 21 years, so she certainly doesn't want the truth to come out now. There's a lot on the line for Lois since Gio, Dante Falconeri, Sonny Corinthos, Olivia Quartermaine, and even Brooklyn Quartermaine are all in the dark on who Gio really is. General Hospital spoilers. See who leaks Lois Gio's secret. Martin's case notes stolen. Gio is Brooklyn and Dante's son, so that revelation is going to shake up the canvas in a big way soon. In fact, the show may have offered a hint about how the secret will ultimately come to light. Lois' effort to protect herself with that confidential attorney meeting could be her undoing. When Lois sat down to spill the whole story to Martin, she was concerned about him taking notes. Martin pointed out he had to have some way to accurately record the particulars of the case and offered to record the meeting if Lois preferred. The thought of that panicked Lois even more, so Martin wrote down all the details in his notepad like he planned. Since GH focused on this notepad so much in the February 6th episode, it could be a hint about these case notes falling into the wrong hands. Tracy Quartermaine caught Lois meeting with Martin, so that could be a piece of the puzzle too. Although Lois was able to cover up the real reason for her visit, Tracy might get suspicious as time goes on. Lois pretended she was there to complain after Willow Corinthos took the kids out of the gatehouse. But what if Tracy overhears something that contradicts that later? That could raise red flags for Tracy and leave her curious about the real reason for Lois' visit to Martin, especially if she catches them with their heads together again. Of course, we also know Tracy has become a rival for Martin and has made it her mission to go up against Willow and Drew Quartermaine. That could give Tracy a reason to snoop in Martin's belongings and perhaps try to find his notes relating to Willow's custody case. Tracy might want to take extra steps to protect and help Michael Corinthos in the few ahead. Regardless, Lois was alarmed over Martin's notepad, which is now crammed full of geoshockers that are just waiting to leak. Will Tracy discover those notes and expose the secret Lois has been keeping for over 2 decades? Our predictions point to this Geo news spreading and shattering some long-held bonds, so stay tuned for updates on all the erupting drama. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. Character actor Bruce French, best known for playing Father Lonigan in the NBC soap Passions, has died. He was 79. French passed away Friday in Los Angeles due to complications from Alzheimer's disease. His wife and days of our lives, vet Eileen Barnett, told our sister site, The Hollywood Reporter. TV Line has reached out for confirmation. The actor recurred as Father Lonigan, the blind priest who had premonitions of evil, in Passions during its 9-season run. The series debuted on NBC in 1999 and wrapped in August 2008 on DirecTV's 101 network. Character actor Bruce French, best known for playing Father Lonigan in the NBC soap Passions, has died. He was 79. French passed away Friday in Los Angeles due to complications from Alzheimer's disease. His wife and days of our lives, vet Eileen Barnett, told our sister site, The Hollywood Reporter. TV Line has reached out for confirmation. The actor recurred as Father Lonigan, the blind priest who had premonitions of evil, in Passions during its 9-season run. The series debuted on NBC in 1999 and wrapped in August 2008 on DirecTV's 101 network. During his decades-long career, French appeared in numerous other TV series, including 3 Star Trek series, The Next Generation, Voyager, and Enterprise, Dallas, Falcon Crest, La La, Who's the Boss, Beverly Hills, 90,210, Ally McBeal, The Practice, Criminal Minds, Eli Stone, and Crash. Between 2007 and 2008, he played Jim Burns in FX's The Riches, and he most recently appeared in NBC's Up All Night in 2012. For those who were hoping that she was going to make a comeback, we don't have the news that you were looking for. That's because there's heavy speculation suggesting that General Hospital alum Kelly Monaco has given up on her acting career. She was best known for her role as Sam McCall on the hit ABC soap for the last 2 decades. Seeing how she was fired back in August of last year, you'd think that she would be back on the canvas, but that clearly hasn't happened. There was some speculation suggesting that Kelly would move on to another soap like Days of Our Lives or The Bold and the Beautiful. That, and some people thought that she would try her hand at primetime, but she hasn't gotten any offers ever since General Hospital pulled the plug on their contract with her. Now, as far as what Kelly is going to do next, no one really knows. But a lot of her fans agree that she is still way too young to give up on her career altogether. After all, she has so many years ahead of her. Fans still want to see her act, regardless if it's on a soap opera show or a primetime television series. Then again, there's a good chance that she might just be taking a much-needed break from her career, social media, and even her fans before she regroups again and thinks about her next steady line of income. Her fans are certainly hoping that she will come back to acting sooner rather than later. So far, Kelly Monaco herself has not made any comments about the matter, but we will definitely update you with all of the latest details as they come in. Watch this space as we will update you with all of the latest details as they come in. General Hospital spoilers suggest the week of February 10 to 14 will provide some massive bombshells. The soap just dropped its preview video outlining what's set to go down in the land of Port Charles over the next 5 days, and it seems to hint that Nina Reeves and Drew Quartermain's affair might finally come out. But who will spill the beans on this? Looks like Mama Bear has had just about enough of Drew's influence on her daughter, Willow Tay Corinthos, and she's ready to come forward and tell her the truth before anyone else does. As fans know, while Drew was seducing Willow back between the summer and fall months of 2024, he was also hitting the sheets with her mom. At that time, both Nina and Willow weren't aware of Drew's shenanigans. However, when his one-night stand with Willow was revealed via the video leak at the Q's Christmas party, Nina realized what a dirtbag Drew was. Since then, Nina has wrestled with the idea of telling Willow about her casual affair with Drew. On the one hand, it would expose him, yet on the other hand, she stands to lose her daughter. Nina finally has a solid mother-daughter relationship with Willow, something she's dreamed of for a very long time. The last thing she wants to do is jeopardize this, but her love for Willow and wanting what's best for her and her grandkids might supersede this all. After all, Drew has flipped Willow's world upside down and is a terrible influence on her decision-making. From doing the deed in the Q Mansion nursery to convincing her it was a good idea to head to Washington with Wiley Corinthos to watch him get sworn in as a congressman, encouraging her to use Michael Corinthos' medical proxy as leverage for her kids, and so much. Willow is making bad life choices thanks to Drew, and Nina is chomping at the bits to expose him. The close of the soap's preview seems to suggest that Nina will come clean, but what would cause her to finally put her big girl panties on and reveal the truth? During the week of February 3 to 7, Nina was desperate enough to reach out to Carly Spencer, her ongoing rival. She apologized to her about the whole stealing her husband thing from years ago and got to the nitty-gritty quite quickly. Nina asked Carly to help her break up Willow and Drew apart and angled it as a way to protect their grandchildren. Carly has always been up for a good scheme of breaking people up, but will she agree to Nina's terms? Carly has also grown as a person over the years, and there's a good chance that despite wanting Drew and Willow apart, she'll decline the offer. Plus, she knows from past endeavors that these plans always end up on an ugly note. Depending on how Carly responds to Nina's scheme, could she provide her nemesis with an epiphany? Of course, Carly doesn't know about Nina's romp with Drew, but if she explains that she doesn't want to get involved because forging with the truth is always better than schemes, could Carly inspire Nina to come clean with Willow? General Hospital spoilers suggest that the longer Nina sits on her Drew's secret, the worse it'll be for her when the beans are spilled. So will Nina finally take action and expose Drew for the slimeball he is? General Hospital spoilers reveal that Nina Reeves has been trying to convince Carly Spencer to team up. But what will they plant in Drew Quartermain's new house? Could gaining access be the first step to Drew's split from Willow Corinthos? In GH, Nina brought up the fact that Drew could move Willow and the kids into his new place. Carly doesn't want that any more than Nina does, so it was smart for Nina to use this as part of her pitch. Nina also noted that she could gain access to Drew's house, so let's think about what this could mean for their plan. How exactly will Nina gain access, and what will it accomplish? Of course, Maxie Jones is the one who offered updates on this house being in escrow, and she mentioned Drew came to her for help finding a decorator too. It'd be easy for Nina to point Maxie to a decorator and secretly pay that person to help get them inside. Whatever the case, Nina clearly thinks having access to Drew's house could help sink him and tear apart his relationship with Willow. It's logical to assume that Nina and Carly might end up planting something in Drew's residence eventually, so what's it going to be? One option might be a listening device that would allow Carly and Nina to gather more info. Bugging the place could be useful for finding out about Drew's other shady activities, and maybe even scoring material to blackmail him anonymously. Since Drew has been taking meetings with people like Selena Wu and Jen Sidwell, he could be headed down a dangerous path that includes crimes and doing things that could put Willow's kids at risk. Opening Willow's eyes to that might be helpful. There's also a chance some evidence might be planted that could put the new congressman in hot water and potentially even land him back in prison. Would Nina and Carly be willing to resort to a frame-up scheme if they have to? Another interesting option might be if Carly and Nina plant clues to make it look like Drew's cheating with other women. Perhaps this decorator could even be paid extra to pretend she's become Drew's lover and stage an affair. Nina and Carly's plan might create doubts for Willow about whether Drew's truly committed to her. No matter what strategies Carly and Nina go with, Nina will be taking quite a gamble considering her own past fling with Drew. If Drew goes down, you can bet he'll drag Nina down with him. Drew may feel he has nothing left to lose if Willow breaks up with him, so he could expose his former involvement with Nina and turn Willow against her. General Hospital spoilers say Nina could pay the price for crossing Drew, so we'll bring you more predictions on any terrible news ahead. General Hospital spoilers report Port Charles is always a hot spot for Valentine's Day, but not every year brings a boatload of romance for everyone involved. Case in point, it marked Curtis Ashford's and Portia Robinson's wedding day 2 years back, and if you recall, that didn't turn out all that happily. All's well that ends well though, right? Unfortunately, rumor has it a few key couples on the Port Chuck scene aren't going to make it through the month. Who are they, and how do you feel about the demise of their relationships? The once fairy tale romance of Brooklyn Quartermain and Harrison Chase. Remember those sweet moments when Chase was singing his heart out and serenading Brooklyn with those soulful eyes? Well, it seems the music has stopped, and not by choice. Word on the street is that Brooklyn's secret past is going to be too much for Chase to handle. Maybe he could have digested this tidbit if she had been upfront about it and told him before. But now that he knows he can't give Brooklyn a baby, he may not be able to cope with the reality that someone else, and someone close to him, already has. Willow Tate and Drew Kane are in for a crash landing. Next, we've got Willow Tate and Drew Kane, who were supposed to be the new power couple after overcoming so much hate. But alas, love in Port Charles is seldom straightforward. With Willow's health crisis behind her and Drew sailing through his congressional election, you'd think they'd be in the clear, right? Wrong. Drew still hasn't come clean with Willow about his ongoing, until recently, tryst with her mother, Nina Reeves. However, she finds out it won't be good. Lastly, the whirlwind romance of Jack Brennan and Carly Spencer is taking GH fans by storm. This one was always a bit of a wild card, wasn't it? The chemistry between them seems like they could ignite the screen. However, their relationship has been more of a spark than a flame until now. Jack's secretive nature and his involvement in some shady dealings at the WSB have Carly feeling more like she's in a spy movie than a love story. With her track record of burning through relationships faster than she can flip a pancake at Kelly's, one has to wonder if this go-round will be meant to last. Will Carly cut her losses, or is there a chance Jack can step out of the shadows and into her heart? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.